Money Marvels from Museum on the Mound. The pound in the past. Our pound coins are meant to be the most difficult to copy in the world. We're going to take a closer look at them and their fascinating history. Scotland's earliest coin, the penny, was first used 900 years ago. We'll tell its story in its own video. At that time, there were 240 pennies in a pound. But there were only pennies. No other coins existed. What do you think was meant by the pound? The pound was a weight.
The word pound comes from Latin libra pondo, which means a pound weight. The symbol for the pound comes from libra, a fancy L with a stroke through it.
A pound of silver was used to make 240 pennies. But imagine carrying around 240 pennies. It would be heavy and very difficult to count.
210, 211, 212. Wait, where was I?
So coins of greater value were made. Eventually, a coin worth 240 pennies was made. But 1 penny used to be a day's pay for people like soldiers and labourers, so 240 pennies was a lot of money.
What metal could be used to make such a valuable coin?
Gold. The first pound coins were made in the reign of Henry VII of England in 1489. They were called sovereigns because they featured a magnificent image of the king.
Face it, I'm in charge!
This beautiful coin was made in the reign of James VI of Scotland and I of England. It was worth £1.
You can see my name, Jacobus. That's Latin for James.
James was the son of Mary, Queen of Scots. She had her own coins. Before the reign of James, England and Scotland had separate monarchs.
This coin was called the Unite, as I was the first king of Great Britain. Mag Brit.
This early pound was worth so much that few people would have seen one. It could buy you a cow or 8 sheep. Gold was used to make coins worth £1 until the First World War. At that time, a sovereign was worth more than £100 in today's money.
That's a lot of money. Maybe I should try and make my own.
I think you'll find that is a rather serious crime called forgery.
One of these sovereigns is real, and one is a forgery.
Shopkeepers had something like this to find out whether a sovereign was real or not. Allow me to demonstrate.
They used it to weigh their coins. Gold is a very heavy metal, and the scale would balance if the sovereign was real. Forged coins would be made out of a different kind of metal or metals, and they would not tip the scales. Some criminals try to fool people by making their forged coins heavier by making them thicker. But these are very clever scales, and we can use them to make sure our sovereigns are the right thickness. During the First World War, the government needed gold to pay for the war. To replace the gold sovereigns, £1 banknotes were used. But we don't use £1 banknotes anymore. Our pounds look quite different. They certainly aren't made from real gold. Please watch The Pound Today to find out why. Thanks for watching.